I gotta favor Alliance with it because I think they've just got better lanes, more ability to make pressure, and the Slark is annoyed by Axe, but I don't see anyone out carrying him.
Easy money for an Axe.
Problem is, Champ can contest him.
Oh, they're gonna get bottom. S4, one more attack! Yep, that's a melee hero. That was a beautiful setup. Save the level 2 stroke of fate, so there just wasn't enough movement speed. The Kunka's making his own way down to bottom lane. Observers and sentries see the fact that S4 is out just a little bit too far. They need to get the extra stun, and they're able to do so. Full combination comes in from FN, pulling S4 back into it. Combine it with the Inkswell stun. S4, no way to escape. FN finds the kill.
They're ready to fight, but I think Alliance, if they don't get caught, they have a lot of sustain. Full mech on Chen plus Hand of God.
DM smoked up. He's in the back lines. Slark reveals himself on the front. Kunka's got full combination. X marks his body. He's going right on top of the Slark. The blink follow-up will ensure there is an extra control factor, but no. Nicker Baby backs up. Hansen gets the pickup. Netherward is down. Stampede pushing Alliance, bowling for the double hoof stomp. He's able to actually claim it out. Save actually wanting to help out too. Gets the silence out, so S4 couldn't get the hoof stomp out, but they're going to get the kill. Axe and Pugna both going down. A big Tidebringer from FN. Finds the spill damage they require to get S4 and Hanska, but Nico Baby battling under the Shadow Dance, battling almost under the tier 1 tower. The chase will be on both under the tier 1 tower, where FNG is being hunted by Kunka. X-Mark will now come off cooldown, so finally FN can use this combination, but he needs a couple more friends. Nico Baby still looking to fight against the Kunka, but here's the friend arriving. Epi Kid underneath the tier 1 tower. They really don't want it.
It's an upgrade for Ducky.
Former teammate. You can crap on him.
I know he's doing something with
S4 up towards the air. Epi Kid's gonna stay on him. They need a little extra help. X marks the spot back into the boat. Very liberal FM with his abilities. X marks the spot stolen here from Hanskin, but he won't hold on to that for very long. The blink forward from DM. The lanes had to work well for Prodigy to get this advantage, and it seems like it really has. 8-3. Thought about it after I mentioned that Limp. Okay, well, this might be a little bit draw for DM. But Limp went defensive item build. Is there a little extra help to get DM out of here? Hey, it's a nice stroke of fate for some damage, but Axe is definitely dead farming under an Observer and Sentry. Time to worry about Limp instead. He's the one jumping in the front lines, but Mui Hanskin, who's the one that gets caught out. Okay, Epi Kid. Well, you get the style of the Golden Dragon, but that's all you will really have. In the blink, a call DM. He actually got the grab. Limp being pulled back in again. FN doesn't have the boat combination available, however, so S4, the Cripper find up, but he's able to get the double edge off, but the X mark spot pulls him back into the torrent. FNG's like, well, I'll give you the power of wind, but not the greatest airbender, and a call onto all of FNG's army. He's worked so hard to build up this library, but they're all gone. You remember the old drafting philosophy of Godblack? Like, we're just going to draft whatever we feel is OP. And the synergy will come from this point. That's all we have to do.
Best Roche taking lots. Otherwise, they would have been taking it a long time ago.
Been a bit of trouble, but then again, he's putting the life in from the Pugna, not to mention armor toggle, and the call from DM, pulling Nico Baby away from the Kunka. Still no ship available, but Nico Baby jumping in once again. You've still got Halberd available too. But Epi Kid, they're just walking it off. Decrepifying and extra slow and Torrent. Axe has gone north, so he'll end up going down to Limp. But he needs to make the hero work, right? You can't just sit back and say, like, we're going to be okay. Battle for the bottom outpost. Limp, he really wanted this, but he's stunned up and stunned inside the Wukong command. Finally, he'll get towards the edge. Epi Kid thinking about getting out. In fact, he will, but the hand of God. Limp's getting enough life to be able to survive with the mischief. Epi Kid can at least dodge a Limp. Slark is playing the back lines at the moment, but Lashrak has finally been brought down, and Slark didn't get his target. In fact, now he's soulbound to FNG, so FN wants to get away to safety, but nope, the Centaur stun will be there. Maybe Pugna can give him just enough life, combining with the Boundless Strike. Epi Kid giving enough space, but they're still trying to get him away. FN, just toggle your ass off, but telling you we'll finally drag him back in. To the kill that goes the way of Nico Baby. My God, he wanted that, but maybe not diving underneath the tier 2 tower. Called up by DM, combining with the Inkswell. They get the stun available, and then the dunk down. Nico Baby will fall, and Hanska makes a break for the trees where he shall also go down. And VP Prodigy, my god, they did everything they could to keep the Kunkka alive, and Alliance did everything they could to kill him.
They have Kunkka, the Cripify, just lower the duration of it.
They got the call. S4 once again being caught out. Can he stay alive long enough to trigger that stampede? No, he cannot. Crimson.
Get on the hero if you're playing like this.
Nico.
Semi-core.
Just use the Dark Pact, then gets X marked back out. Okay, he'll go into the Shadow Dance, but the full combination's being thrown his way, combining with the Silence of Save. Maybe Slark can get away with the Hand of God heal, but it's still not going to be enough. The dive comes in deeper. Epic Kid's got a BKB. It's fresh, it's shiny, he wants to use it, and Limp will fall down underneath his own tier 3 tower. At least FNG can get away to safety, but stand in for VP Prodigy too. But S4, oh, you just got brought back to join a fully fledged member, but you're also fully caught inside the tree line, pulled back into the X-marked harp, but you've only brought S4 down to 50%, but all that build-up just lets DM prepare with the blade mail. Limp just murders himself. And Savior's the one who actually gets awarded the kill. Oh my god, this axe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's not stopping Nico Baby from looking for the fight. They want to try and battle under the tier 1 tower. Huntskin staying in nice and close. Starts with a Fade Bolt. X marks the spot with a Torrent, just keeping Nico Baby one.
My thrift rewarded.
Thought if you actually wanted this, you'd just keep pushing on bottom lane. Still 100 gold short of having the Blink Dagger. But pick
for Aghanim Scepter. Like Epic Kid, he's really fast.
Pugno. He just walks in. He was coming in for the Observer Sentry, and now Epic Kid throws down his own strike. Remember, they don't have Kunkka here just yet. DM is not the one initiating. They're the ones on the retreat. And now Alliance, they check themselves before they want to go in. The X-Master spot is going to go over on Nico Baby, but S4 got the perfect hoof stomp, canceling FN's combination. Now Soulbind and Double Silence. Epic Kid's already found the kill once again over on FNG, so no big DM. He gets the call. It keeps Limp locked inside the Wukong's command. Maybe there's some extra life. There is from the Essence Ring. That will allow Limp to be able to retreat. And Slark looking for exactly the same type of thing. S4's hoof stomp. It'll create some extra space. FN trying as many combinations as he can, but Alliance still looking for their own points of damage. The only hero they've killed off so far is the Pugna. And now
half man, half spider.
That definitely makes logical sense. The bounce around. Oh, they found the healer once again. They would like to get a little bit more. Huntskin's farming up in the bottom lane, so FNG begins his TP out. They have enough damage to kill him before that'll complete. And thanks to the fact that Epic Kid looked for the secondary kill, it means both supports of Alliance will end up going down on bottom lane. Of course, the jump forward. Quick little hoof stomp from S4, but underneath the Nether Ward. I don't know if Alliance really want to come close. As you see Limp is like, I got one chance to do this. Pretty damn good. Well, we'll put it to the test. Calls out, first stun, second stun. You've still got the Greaves. S4 gets the hoof stomp forward over towards Axe. Battle Hunger was stolen, but now they get... Oh no, the 4 stun's not out just yet, but you've still got the kill on the Huntskin. There's control, the double snuck in from Pugna, but Lashrak burns the BKB, but he's stuck inside the Wukong's command. Can't move away. DM will dunk him as far as the spinal links to get up the hill and away to safety.
They're gonna deal with the Slark blast.
Pugna's giving the life to DM. It's like, are you ready for your jump? That's a 10-second BKB for the axe. Ready to use. The mid-racks will be taken by Prodigy.
That's a lot of minus.
Actually, 1v5. Maybe if you could remove the axe, you'll have a better chance. The stun control is pretty good. Epic Kid at least able to hit his stun. DM solo on life, and the double soulbind. How is DM? Okay, finally he is going to go down.
Buyback.
But S4 as well as Nico are both gone. Both do not have buybacks available. FNG will get caught out on his way home. Way too much damage from the Monkey King. Abyssal Blade just like owning. Everything is negated. Limp's looking for some kind of counter push across mid. They're actually TPing back Grimstroke.
Lark. I mean, getting him cheese is fine, I guess. Give a monkey ages. Like, he's still not holding the cheese. Okay, he is now.
Gone 3 blades.
Sorry, I don't know if you were watching that, but Nico Baby was TPing to the outpost on the south as Monkey King was springing over the top of it. A quick jump away! Epic Kid actually dodges S4's initiation, and now we turn the other way. Abyssal Blaze turn forward, S4 on the full retreat. Netherwall planned down by Pugna, but they don't have the control to find S4. He just spider legs through the tree lines. Hanskin will not be so lucky to escape. Pulled back by the X mark spot in a 1K. Oh, okay. Okay, he's got Aegis the Immortal, so he doesn't really care. They get the perfect soul bind with the double silence. Goodbye, Slark. Goodbye, S4. Goodbye, game one for Alliance. Prodigy. They took this in the lanes and they kept it throughout the mid-game. And it took 39 minutes to finally break the back of Alliance here in game one.
Very aggressive lineup from VPP, and they executed it well. Like, you don't necessarily need to close out the game after the first roast. You're just building the advantage.
Okay, Lina.
Okay.
Your heroes.
Gives you that burst. Is a good laner versus whoever comes on the mid lane as well.
You have no one to play with is my problem. Does this Lesh survive and deal damage and kill towers and maybe win the game? Or do we see something like the previous where Leshrac can't take enemy mid-tower before his team loses the game? So, who knows?
We've traded it out a bit, and I'm going to have to ask you two.
Good opportunity to go on something. They got telekinesis, so pick him up, drag him back, get the control with Fortune's end. If he kid's got a heap FNG in position. Hans can now swashbuckle himself forward. The courier is getting killed up. That's not what Epic Kid want to have.
Those items, especially
Is under attack.
Shovel, it's the item that you keep all the time in your position 4 or 5 and just swap it. DM.
Has he actually got the movement speed to get away from this? He's thinking about the TP. Let's strike a rate. An FNG. Target number 1, DM gets the call off. Rubik, was he able to steal? He'll steal Holy Persuasion. Picking up the Chen, throwing back down again. Slark wanted his own battle to happen, but now Act kind of stunned up for the moment. Epic Kid with the right ball, the roll of Thunder. It knocked him off the trees and stunned over on Oracle. Get quickly Laguna Blade down. Act did at least get saved with the false promise almost back to his tier 2 tower. Lim, I don't think I like this position from you. That Nova is ripping through the poor Lina, and they still haven't killed off DM. He one-charged up, he got more life. Rubik keeps getting these light strike array controls against S4, so he can't join the fight, allowing Epic to focus his battle onto Hanskin. FN's moving over too. He's getting juked down with the vision game, and FN just provides vision. But at least know this gank is coming. And Galea starts up the Rolling Thunder. Axe starts it. He's just trying to drag him back away from the Rolling Thunder. Lightrug Array will be able to connect, but now the extra help. S4 can finally be a real hero. As the Rolling Thunder controls Rubik. The perfect initiation in from Hanskin. What Hanskin wanted to look at. Perfect stun from FNG. Tries to keep the distance between himself and FM, but it won't stop the split Earth from connecting. Light Strike Array from Lina from below ground. They do have enough damage for this. F fast enough on the Quelling Blade. FNG fast on the Sentry Ward. Remove that extra vision, but maybe Nico Baby overstayed his welcome. He runs in quickly to the WordCom's command, combining with the Blade Mail. Nico Baby solo and light, but he gets a Shadow Dance off. They have to jump out of the WordCom's command. Oracle is nearby. I don't know if he can really help out the Axe. Who else will be here? Rubik 2. 4 heroes from Prodigy retreating back to their tier 1 tower, which doesn't exist, but FN can lead that tower. They look for the stun. They look over towards Lina. False Promise will give them the time for Prodigy to remain on the front lines and fight, but S4, they keep them inside the Whirling Death. DM can at least get the dunk. So 2 heroes down. Prodigy, the Monkey King, that they want to kill off S4, and they're able to isolate him. The rest of Alliance went to full retreat. FNG's in the tree lines. They're pinging the wrong way. He doesn't have TP available, however. And now they're pinging the right way. Guys? Oh, the trees! It cuts on the way back, but they see him?
They're pinging.
They're pinging, but do they see him?
Pinging, but he's dead. He can't control the hero.
they even freaking chakra cut the tree lines down, and they don't see FNG. Oh, FN's coming back over. All right, they found him. Oh, better late than never, you know.
He was wasting time. Maybe they did.
FM will have some backup. And they bring Act as well. Limp running underneath the tower. So you also have to begin with this Axe TP time is going to be absolutely perfect to grab the Lina. Hand of God plus Met from FNG. And he dragged S4 into the fight. Well, you've already lost Limp. At least the swashbuckle away. Disarming, slowing VP, having a hard time with the chase. But who's going to be their primary target? Pango feels almost impossible to grab, but FNG feels a lot more appetizing. Okay.
Okay, Monkey.
That's
There's some serious kind of hate going on against FNG. Like, you leave our region even as a stand-in, this is what you get.
Oh, Hanskin. Because just watching him, it's like, hey DM, can you come and land this call? We just need some guaranteed control. I don't know if Hanskin Prodigy when it comes to the graphs. Mike Axe is on the hunt once again. Blink gets the call off. There is a quick Dark Pact and Shadow Dance. He did not hesitate at all, Slark, but Nico Baby, there's no hiding. He's just locked position.
Chakram stole him. Or you steal Dragon Slayer from Lina.
They just go from one target to the next. Blade melt down, and look at S4. This guy is meant to be tanky, but he's dead. In range. Epic Kid once again very liberal with that Wukong command, and the Chen army's coming into. They get the initial stun over on Lina FN. Right, I think he really thought about hitting the split. They'll need a save to get Lashrak out there. Oracle, he's holding the false promise, doesn't need to do it. In fact, it's S4 burning in all this magic. Look, can't walk away from it under the Wukong's command, which still hasn't ended. Epic Kid's getting all the life. Oracle just sits in the trees. Now FN, he'll get his distance. Buyback comes in from the Rubik. They're trying to bounce away to safety. Slark looks for his new target. You do have 16 Essence shifted up at the moment, so he's feeling pretty damn strong. But as Lashrak moves over, keeping that Pulse Nova going, and Slark getting controlled up. He pounces forward, but now he's going to get trapped out as well. Another perfect blink call from DM ensures that Slark does go down, and they go back to objective-based gaming. They go back to the mid-tier 2 tower, even though Hanskin was doing everything he possibly could to slow down the wave. Epic Kid will ensure he stays exactly where he is, killing him in the middle of the swashbuckle. So, but still sitting at 16 charges total. Jump forward, S4. He was thinking about the Oracle. And now Rubik gets the steal. It's a good clumsy net over on the Lashrak. Still good defensive Yule Scepter up as well. The defensive Rubik Chakra makes it difficult to move forward. Laguna Blade finally comes out, but Epic Kid goes into the Wukong's command. Can't keep S4 inside of it, however, and they do finally bring down Oracle. Alliance caught the back line, but they battle around the Monkey King ult, and maybe now with the hand of God, still on enough life. Monkey King now on the cliff of Arteezy, wants to bounce back down again, but S4 ensures he stays here as long as he can. But the rest of Prodigy, they are doing the work, but they have to get rid of the Chakram. S4 is finally finished. Monkey King will go down. Then S4 on the full run, whirling death from save. Can you get in range for some extra control? Nope, S4 will turn back into it to get his timber chain forward. A quick disarm from Pango creates another new target. DM just standing with the blade mail inside the Chakram, looking for his own kind of return damage. Won't happen as he blinks forward. You'll set it from Limp, creating some more space as Hanskin. He was to the north, but it doesn't matter. They're there way too late. Roshan will already be claimed. So Agassi models the hands of Monkey King. S4, my god! Thought he could walk up the river. He thought wrong. Epic is bouncing forward, looking for his own target, and they caught a big one. They caught the Lina. Chain stunning out. Epic Kid was about to burn the Wukong's command, but actually then realized that Limp is nothing.
Just kidding. Some of these...
It seems like everything they want. Prodigy get. Nico Baby. The Observer one. They got him with a telekinesis lift into the follow-up call, but Slark able to at least bounce away inside the Shadow Dance. Limp, not so lucky. Epic Kid from inside the Wukong's command can grab the target. FN, he just jumps forward. Nico Baby, he thinks he's getting the hell out of here, but the body blocks from Lashrak are just way too good. Nico, without buyback available, cannot help his team defend this mid lane. Now they move their targets to S4. 6 charges of reactive armor. Hanskin creating as much space as he can with the Rolling Thunder, at least keeping Rubik under control. That's a nice one for him. Still 5 heroes of Prodigy pushing this mid lane. The creep wave is gone. There's a new one coming in. And when they do that, you can just edict and push again. But Prodigy, yep, they are. They're looking for their blink call from Axe. He doesn't have blackmail available at the moment.
He used Scan Axe, try to go for instant initiation with the Blink Dagger on a high ground.
There you go. All the ult. So quick from Limp, but save just as quick. Jumping himself forward, able to get the control over on Lina. She's down for the count. And now you just keep the push going if you're Prodigy. Keep the kills going. Lashrak array from Rubik. He actually cancelled S4's timber chain away. Of course, Monkey's not dead. He's got 2 lives available, both from the False Promise and the Aegis to the Mortical. Okay, yeah, see it. Like a Mortical.
Regeneration.
Barrett They're still alive. At least they're gonna kill range one, Slark, ready to take a fight. Where's Lashchat? He picked up a region and now he's coming back.
Yeah. You got Blink, BKB, and Blade Mail available, and they got the grab on Nico Baby. Loses 2/3 of his life. It's a good Yule set from S4, putting the monkey up, but even better one from FM, a better rolling thunder from Hanskin. Once again into the back line, interrupting the time, but it won't matter when Fikir gets the double boundless strike, then the double call from DM. Nico Baby can bounce himself away. S4 may not be so lucky. Dead for 80 seconds.
Radiant's
Where's that
bottom tower is
edict?
under
Turn it
attack.
on, push the racks. They go back towards the mid lane.
Radiant's
And the
middle
fight
tower
shall continue. Even the Octarine has arrived, and my god, the support
Where's he getting the money
done
from?
so much work. Nico Baby is down. Save gets control after control. And it feels like this game is over.
attack.
It's time to call it. This Lashrak is just doing so... I don't know how he farmed Bloodstone, Boots of Travel, and Octarine Cork. He's just suddenly had Octarine.
He's 11-9 on the KDA, man. Like, all the money in the world. All the towers taken down. You're looking good. And Alliance, they still believe they have something to fight with. Clear blinks back into base. They can find in 30 seconds when Slark is up, not before. Maybe with the Timbersaw. A quick delay, but Rubik, the control is too good. A Glimmercape will not protect you. Hanskin will buy back into the game.
Monkey needs to be careful. Aegis is gone in 10 seconds.
That's why he's backing up.
Tower is under attack.
So smart for Prodigy. They understand the timings. Let Lashrak be the front liner. Get the full regeneration out from the Aegis.
Radiant's
And there it
middle
is.
tower has fallen.
The Alliance are up. 5-on-5 inside the Radiant base, right in front of the Ancient. Prodigy. There's the dream start for them in the playoff bracket to take out Alliance. Bring forward that CIS. That's Pride. Another great call. Limp Beam perfectly controlled. The Blade Mail's out. The Boundless Strike. It doesn't Limp will have nothing more to fight with. FNG can't live inside of his own base, and no hand of God to save him. And Nico Baby hiding inside of his own base. You still to finish the game, however, Prodigy look towards the Bishop. Okay, TM! Really? A three-man call. That's how you end this game. Dunk down as 4 and GG. VP Prodigy take the series in a clean sweep. They will 2-0 it.
Oh, what a performance. They did not laze for 2.5 minutes fighting. I don't know. I said Oracle is the MVP. But man, Axe, he really